Booyah! Thank you.
Still in one piece.
Mm-hmm.
It would seem so. Once more I am in your debt. And once more you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes, but ones we in the field call echoes.
Echoes, okay.
Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere speculation. But one day, perhaps, I will learn the truth.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience to my ramblings.
Okay.
Glad to help, but didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear was all I really desired.
Okay.
You see, even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late. And so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion. A captive audience, if you will.
That's what this was all about.
Mm-hmm.
I am afraid so. And now, my good man, it is high time we returned whence we came.
Fine. Just don't go running off this time.
Egypt. He's in teleported back, that's good.
And so ends a delightful day.
Okay.
Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I have put you to.
Thank you. Not bad. Oh, upheaval. Cool.
Truly, knowledge is a gift all the greater when shared. Thank you once again.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Well met. A fine choice.
Joseph's fine. He'll be back once he's tied up a few loose ends.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
Any better?
He certainly knows his business. You found your thieves all right. And I dare say they won't be coming back.
A good man to have around, that Joseph. And if he says there'll be no more thieving, that's good enough for me.
Any better?
Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Here, for your troubles.
Why, thank you. Cool. I'll be over at 50 once I hand this other one in. And then that opens up the next bunch of rewards we can get.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the
The whispering. I don't know all this, but you know the green currency we get?
If our new arrivals had...
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one.
Okay.
Those three are the backbone of Boklad. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
Yeah, no bad.
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right. I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A Gotan 60 bloody 6. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside.
Bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the three pillars of Boklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen.
Good lad.
The woes of the world may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
True.
Never a truer word spoken.
And the ham's in the background there. Ooh, yep. Dead on 850.
Kill the poor sod.
I owe these remarkable gentlemen more than a few paltry cups of wine, even if it is the finest wine in all of Valisphere.
Oh, there's nothing like a cup or five of good wine to wash away the aches of the world.
Drake's fangs fallen, would you believe it?
Okay, so yeah, let's teleport out. Back here. Get a few eggs done here. And just, yeah, not much there.
Eloise and Theodore seem like dependable allies. It's just a shame they didn't learn our secret sooner. Goots and Karen have known them long enough.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Come to claim your just desserts?
It's 905, we get... Ooh. No risk, no reward officer on Amber. What else Amber for? Talisman of priming. And it expands again. Okay.
All done?
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Here you go. Think you can help?
Might be from all the hunts or something later. I don't know.
Ah, my favorite pupil. Allow me to educate you. One must understand one's place in the world. I have the details here. The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive. The Enterprise will have 4 mithril engines.
Oh, I told you before.
I don't know where Sid gets the energy.
He cracked the crystal too.
Greetings from the Crimson Caravans. I trust you and your party can dominum without further advance. Should your travels ever bring you back to the markets and put you in need of additional assistance, you will find the Crimson Caravans more than happy to oblige. We might even offer a discount on the usual rates. Okay. Must have talked to tombs over there, so.
Thank you, Clive.
Sid! Look what the curse breakers brought back from Dalmekia. Said they were all the rage in Dalamil. Looks sort of funny if you ask me.
I'll be damned.
Have you had one before?
Something smells good. What are we having?
Bombs! And they are good. You should try one.
Hey? A bloody great hole in it. Who ate the rest?
It's supposed to be hollow, silly. Haven't you ever seen Drake's Fang?
That's kind of cool to have that in it in the game. You know, seeing his creation all being actually eaten by people. In case people missed it, it was like a side quest to help the baker. You know, and that's the information he got Dragon Fang and he made that, so pretty cool.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive? I have a few new notes that
Level
might
5.
interest you.
The more you know.
Here is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you.
Heart of a Mother Crystal. Lost Mother Crystals. Kill. Adamantite.
What subject shall we consider today?
Bockled. Eloise. Theodore. Republic. Torgal. Dion. Couch. Quentin. Yeah, he's starting a war with someone. Never did like her. He seems like a douchebag, to be honest. And this dude seems like an even bigger douchebag. Destroy. Black Shield. The Enterprise. Missile engine. Did I miss one? Auto. Bim, 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 bim. Cast stones. Do, 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 do. Cooperate with humankind.
The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Okay, so that's everything in it. Yep. Do, do, do.
Out of my sight, wretch! Peaches and pears.
Let's move on.
Come on, come on!
The caravan stops next to
Juicy pears!
What I really want to be is...
Here you are, good. Try not to lose it again.
Me pass! You found it!
Yep.
Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo, too.
So should you, Hansa. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have. Miss L's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables.
Cool.
It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fit.
You stick at it, then.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well, eh?
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Till then, eh?
Till then. Let's go.
Right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong,
He reminds me of
you can meet up there.
Enchantment. I'm gonna do from Dragon Age.
Let's
Enhancement or enchantment, he said. Can't remember. It's gonna be interesting how big Crystal falls. Seats of the Imperial Court.
I see.
Reception
And
chamber.
You're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
It's even worse then.
Fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts. And more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot.
Nope.
Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss.
Yep.
The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix.
Okay, you just call him Joshua.
But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may. What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies.
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness.
I can't wait till she dies. I hope she
Emperor
gets like
Olivier expects
the worst
much
death
of you,
ever.
Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
Ollie Lidinger, come on. She just walks on the floor. Did that on purpose, she did.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it.
Okay.
At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Okay.
Terence.
My prince.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Good lad.
Thank you. And this is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella, and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
Mm-hmm. Don't think your dad's gonna forgive that, like, but okay. Okay, can't go anywhere else. There's Torgal.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
And they're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
So we're gonna wait for Gav. There's something going on.
What is it, boy?
Who's fighting? Where's that little girl again?